colleague Rachel Reeves has said she wants to be known as the, quotes, Iron Chancellor. Is that credible with everything that's happened since the budget? We've had borrowing costs at an all-time high. We've had national insurance increases that have hammered businesses. We've got a drop in consumer confidence. We've got no growth, or 0.1% in recent times. We've got fears that interest rates might actually go up, not down. It's not really the mark of an iron chancellor, is it, Mr. Jones?
Well, look, there's no denying the fact that this government inherited an economy on its knees with a huge amount of debt that the Conservatives built up over 14 years in government that we now have to deal with public services on their knees and no growth in the economy. That was the starting point that this party, that the Labour Party inherited coming into government.
And the budget was meant to address that, but it's made it worse.
It hasn't, because the budget dealt with the £22 billion black coal, gave stability to public spending over the years ahead, and sent a very clear signal to the markets and to the public that our fiscal rules are non-negotiable. And look, you asked me whether Rachel Reeves is the Iron Chancellor, and she absolutely is. Some commentators and newspapers completely lost their heads over the last few days, based on international markets moving in the way they do every now and
with
again.
respect, didn't the Labour Party lose their heads when international markets moved against Liz Truss? You all became quite hysterical and were talking about her crushing.
That was a very different. That was a
but
very
borrowing costs are up to a similar high, aren't they?
The UK was an outlier. No, but it's very, very different, Camilla. Internationally, the cost of borrowing for governments has increased. Just to look at the facts, whereas when Liz Truss was Prime Minister, the UK was a complete outlier. It wasn't affecting American or German or French government borrowing. It was UK borrowing because Liz Truss was negligent and played fast and loose with the economy. That is absolutely, in clear contrast, very different to the fact that international gilt yields are now higher because of international